good folks of YouTube. I'm doing a video here on my BYO guitar kit that I received for Christmas. It's a semi-hollow electric guitar from BYO.com or buildyourownguitar.com. So let's take a look at it. Like I said, it's a semi-hollow. Well, I'll bring up the body here. We have a quilted maple top, kind of a PRS style shape, but a little bigger. It's kind of like a PRS and a 335 hybrid kind of guitar. In the back we have a 4-piece mahogany back, and as I said, it's a quilted maple top. It definitely is a veneer, but it's really gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's already shining in the light there, and it hasn't even been finished or sanded yet, but it's just really gorgeous. It's fully bound, pre-drilled for everything, for the bridge and all the electronics. The only thing I have to drill personally is I have to drill the holes for the pickup mounts and the holes for the jack mount. But other than that, that's the only drilling I'm going to have to do, which is fine by me. The less I have to do. I mean, it's even drilled for the straps, which is great. The less drilling I have to do, the better. And all the hard work, I should say, it has been taken out of it by pre-drilling these bridges, because drilling for a 2-matic can be a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing, because it's offset, and if you get that wrong, your intonation is going to be off, and you're never going to get it right. So it's really gorgeous. So let's take a look at the neck as well. Here's the neck. Again, it's a kind of a cool looking headstock. Rosewood fretboard, fully bound as well. Mahogany back, 3-piece mahoganies, 1, 2, and a 3-piece right here. Looks really gorgeous. I mean, you can really see that line there. So I'm hoping when I finish that, it kind of covers that up a little bit. But if not, it's not a big deal. It still looks really nice. It's really well constructed. It's glued really tight. It supposedly has jumbo frets. I would definitely call them more of a medium jumbo. But they look great. It's really nicely fretted. I'm only going to have to probably dress it just a little bit, if at all, which I'll find out once I build the bad boy. So, and another note, this had been CNC'd. Everything's been CNC machined. You can totally tell because the lines are just way too straight to be done by hand. And everything has been matched. There's a 4 inside the body there and a 4 on the neck. So the fit should be, let's find out. Yep, it's right on the money. There's really no wiggle room right there. Maybe a hair, but not enough to really matter. It looks like it's going to be a pretty tight joint. And it's going to look gorgeous. Look at that. This is what it's going to be. Now the kit also comes with, let me show you, put this down. This bag, which has the pickups right here. It's got a bridge. It's got your nut. All the mounting screws. It's got tuners. All your wiring and all that stuff. Now, most of the wiring is pre-wired. The only thing I have to wire up is the pickups and the jack. You know, of course, I got to run it all, which is going to be tricky running it through the sound hole. But the hard work has been done, which is great. You know, especially if it's your first guitar build. This is something you probably want to do. And I've built many other light guitars, like Telecasters and stuff like that, which are bolt-on necks and a little easier to work with because you can just pop it out, and the wiring and all that stuff is a little easier. So this is going to be a definite challenge. Now, I'm waiting on the finish right now, and what I ordered from the website was from a company called Woodtone Guitar Finishing Kits. And I think they're a company out of Australia, and they build their own guitars as well, but they have these specialized kits where just are applied with a rag. It's really a stain or a dye kind of kit. So I'm going to have to do some serious sanding on this thing. Well, not major, but some sanding, because this came with a coat of sanding sealer, which would be great if I was doing a natural cellulose or kind of lacquered finish. But for this finish, they really recommend no sealer, and just the bare wood, because they really want the finish to soak into the wood. So I'm going to have to sand down with 100, and then only down to 220. Now, if I was going to do, again, a nitro finish or a gloss, high gloss or lacquer type of finish, I would probably go 220 down to a 320 or 400 sanding. But I'm just going to go down to 220. I'm going to do what they recommend and apply the finish. I'm going to go with an amber top, which is going to be very similar to what it is, just going to be, you know, a little darker, a little maybe more orangey, or with a brown hue to it, and just a straight mahogany back and mahogany neck. I'm just going to keep it real naturally wood tone color, and I really want that to shine. I don't want to cover that too much. I was going to attempt a burst, but I think I'll wait until my next project to attempt a burst. But it looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to get started, probably in about 3 days. I'm just waiting on the finish to get here, and as soon as that gets here, I'm going to get going on the project. So that is it. That is the BYO guitar kit, Semihollow guitar kit, day 1. Look forward to some videos. I don't know if there'll be video or just a video of some pictures and stuff, just depending on when I get my project going, depending on whether or not I feel like videotaping, or I'm definitely going to snap some shots. But I think from start to finish, I should be able to build it within about a month and a half. The longest it's going to take is the finish, because some of you have to let it sit for a day or two, and then the top coat, the gloss coat, they're going to recommend even after just one coat, you can let it rest for at least a week. 4 days to a week. They say a week. If you can go a week, that's the best. So, and I probably plan on putting about three or four coats on top, because I want at least on the top, I want it to really shine and gloss. I might keep it more satiny on the back, because I don't want it to be sticky, but definitely that top, I want it to shine. So, there you go, day 1. Look forward to day 2, or part 2 of the BYO guitar kit.